Okay, I know this update's been a long time in waiting, but I have good reasons for that, and I'm going to explain them in this video. These motors here, as you see, I'm no longer using them. I'm using the Sunny Sky X2212-9 kV 140 kV motors instead of these 1000 kV motors. So these are 1,400 kV motors and these are 1,000. The reason is these motors just didn't quite do it. In my original video I said they're underpowered, and yes, they are underpowered for this, but they're actually not as bad as I thought for a regular quad. They would actually probably work alright. They have, when using the right setup, like on a 3S with the 8-inch prop, they're not going to have much power, but 3S with the 10-inch prop, they're going to have a good bit of power. But I'll explain why I can't do that on this. Since this being a 3D quad, I have to use special propellers, and I was modifying props and like heating them up and making them flat, and those are really, really bad. These are inefficient anyway to begin with. And when you modify them yourself, they're much worse. These I bought from Hobby King Hong Kong warehouse. That is the main reason this video has been so long in making. I bought some APC props, or not APC, HQ props that are just pretty much identical. Here I have the HQ prop and the gym fan. They're identical. They have a little different hole and mounting and spacers, and all that works a little bit different, but they are identical pretty much. But the HQ props are $6 something for 2 of them. These props are like $2.70 for 2. That is why I went with these, because I have burned through a lot of them. This is what the HQ props do, and this is what the gym fan props do. I have way more of these than this. I've probably thrown out a bunch. But these are little hubs that they leave you when you wreck. So, these are all the props I have left. I had much more of these than this. So I need to order some more. I'm being very careful finding this thing. But anyway, these motors just weren't quite enough when using 8-inch props. So I tried 4-cell battery. So I bought this battery. 2650 4-cell 20C. 20 to 30C. On 20C, that battery should be getting like 50 amps. So these motors are pulling 10 amps per motor just about. So 10 amps per motor, that's 40. So that battery was actually getting warm, surprisingly. And right now I'm using it with these motors, which are pulling closer to 20 amps, upwards of 20 at full throttle, which is unusual. And that means I'm way over doing this battery. Maybe for 30C it's not too bad, but it's actually doing okay. I figure I don't have anything else really to use this battery on, so I'm just going to use it. And so anyway, these motors on 4-cell, still it flew alright, just not quite enough power. Not that extra pop you really gotta have to do TikToks or something. I bought this special flasher tool here that has this special little thing that you just hold down on the ESC and you flash them. So it's very simple, worked perfect. I flashed one of them, plugged it into a regular ESC, or not ESC, receiver, and nothing happened, no beeps, no nothing. So I was concerned. So I went ahead and enabled the 3D feature on this flight controller, the N8032. You see I got a 3D printed case for that. I enabled 3D feature, and boom, it worked fine. So I flashed all 4 of them. That's just something to take note. You need to have it connected to your flight controller. I was kind of disappointed because I was thinking I could take a 3D plane and flash the ESC with firmware and do some crazy maneuvers, but that's not going to work as far as I know. There might be a way to do it, but so anyway, these are the 1,400 kV, and this thing's a rocket ship now. It is super powerful. way more power than I would ever need. Just it's really nice to have all this power. It's not necessarily more than I would ever need. It's not the right way of putting it. It's just I could have done with less power and been fine. It's super amount of power with these 8-4 props, these 3D props. I'm sure it have even more power with regular props, but not for inverted, of course, because these are very inefficient. They pull a good bit more amps than regular props, so you really got to plan on that. But as you see, also the airframes changed. I flew a little with the Quad X, the rotor bones. I was not happy with orientation. It was extremely hard to know my orientation, so I went ahead and built an H quad. I painted the back black and the front blue. Also have I think green lights in front and red and black back. So I got it like that, and that makes orientation easy. I can see the green lights and red ones even in full daylight. So these are very bright. They're the strip lights you get from Hobby King, Amazon. I got these from Amazon. That's the best deal as far as getting these lights. For like $7, you can get like 16 foot. It's ridiculous. So anyway, that's what I got on here right now, and I see orientation fine. It's not an issue anymore. I am by no means a good 3D pilot, but I will have a video here at the end. Hopefully, I got a GoPro head mount that if I get a chance to fly before dark today, I will film and put this at the end of this video, or maybe I'll make a new video. You'll definitely see it up next to this video in the description. Where I mount my battery is down underneath here. Works really well with Velcro. I got power distribution all throughout this thing. Plug here, wires going all over the place. Lots of wires. Voltage alarm here. Now I needed 12 volts for the LEDs. So what I did is I took the power from, I think, the black wire and the yellow one, and that will give you 12 volts. So I soldered that to the voltage alarm, which I got right here. It's soldered there and goes into the LEDs. So that goes all over the place. I got little jumpers to connect it and all. It works very well. And these are actually oak booms. I cut them out. I had my dad cut them with a table saw. And these are way stronger than the regular booms you get from Hobby Shop or something. Way stronger, which is really good for this because I don't want to be breaking booms every time I crash. So, this quad flies really nice. I haven't tuned the Naster to it all. The P gains are a little high. I think the eyes could maybe go down a little bit, not much. But I need to work on tuning it. I just want to get all the motors set up properly so that way I'm not going to tune it and then have to retune it. So it flies fine right now how it is without tuning, but it definitely will fly better. Now these motors here aren't going to go to waste because I'm going to sell them to a friend to build a tricopter, and I think they should work pretty well for that. But they're not bad motors. The quality of them's alright. Now, I think they're maybe, if you're doing FPV and all that, maybe they could be a little underpowered. But I would say with 10-inch props at 3S, which is what I'm going to recommend to my friend, that they would probably work alright. I did lose some of the prop adapters, so I put some of my own on there. But these Sunny Sky motors are definitely way better quality. Way better. They're really nice quality. I have the 980 KBs on my big quad, and they are really nice. You get 20-minute flight times with them, with two 5,000 milliamp hour batteries. So I do need to buy a bigger battery. I'm looking at a 3300 30C battery, 4-cell. Actually, this is a 2-cell or 3-cell battery. I have a 4-cell battery just like this. Oh, it's charging right now. No wonder. So I was showing you the wrong battery, but it's just a little thicker. It's a 2650 2030C 4-cell. So this does fly real good, and I will have a flight video. Well, I'm sorry for the long wait for this video. It's just I've been quite busy building like this plane. Also, I'm doing a big one with a build video on that, so that it's taking up a lot of my time plus school. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the flight video, and bye.